Good evening and welcome to the Liberty High School Fieldhouse at Liberty High School. Tonight's Hy-Vee High School game of the week. It's boys Class 5 District 15 final action as we've got the 2 seed William Chrisman taking on the 1 seed of Liberty. Hi everybody, Kevin Wyke along with Michael Watson. Our sideline reporter will be Dion Clisso. This is the Hy-Vee High School game of the week. And this is March, district final time. These teams know each other well. They've played now 4 straight years in a district game. Last year, Chrisman won by 17, but Liberty's at home tonight.
Yeah, you can throw all those records out of the window for tonight. These guys are going to be playing hard, playing for a championship. Chrisman has a lot to prove, but like you said, playing in front of this Liberty crowd, it's going to be a good one here tonight.
Time now for the Hy-Vee player profile, and this guy had a big second half. He's had a great senior year, Michael. Isaiah Jackson for Chrisman.
Yeah, the Northwest Missouri State signee, averaging 14 points, 8 rebounds on the year. He really is the engine for Jay Cates' team. It can get it going on both ends of the floor. Look for him to have a big night tonight if they're going to win.
And in the pivot for Liberty, they've got Grant Stubbs.
Yeah, the big guy inside, averaging 18 and 10, but he just plays like a rock. He is so tough on the inside. Every now and then we'll step out and knock down a 3 for you, so look for him to have a big game tonight.
And he just committed to William Jewell. Liberty and William Chrisman for a district final. It's the Hy-Vee High School game of the week. And we're back with the lineups and opening tip-off right after this. I'm here at Liberty High School in their new Liberty High School Fieldhouse as we get ready for a district final on your Friday night here in March. As Liberty playing host to William Chrisman. The winner will advance to the state sectionals. The loser, your season will end tonight as you take a look at Jake Cates in his 3rd year. And a big night Tuesday, his team with a big second half comeback. And he got win number 300 in his career, behind a 2 overtime win over North Kansas City. And his starting lineup for the Bears out of the Suburban White Conference. Of course, Jackson is their top scorer. Wigfall, Rowe, Covington will be in the pivot, and Calhoun, the good 3-point shooter. Lineups being introduced here at the Fieldhouse. The Blue Jays being introduced to the crowd. Their head coach already in his 21st year, believe it or not. Started in 1999, his first year, taking over the program from Mark Nussbaum. That's Roger Sturtz. Has a state title in 2001. Most recently, in 2018, this team got 4th. But they lost to William Chrisman last year in the district semifinals, 59-42. And his lineup for the Blue Jays, they went 20-6 this year. Mendoza at the point, Booker, Byers, Goodwin, and Stubbs, who's headed to William Jewell. Well, Michael, you said these teams know each other pretty well. Liberty won the first 2 meetings of the 4. Last year, Chrisman won by 17. What do you expect tonight? Well,
you expect a battle from both teams, especially from the seniors that we highlighted before the game. They don't want to go out tonight, and especially for Liberty playing at home in front of this crowd, they're going to be pumped. So it's going to be some good action here in Liberty, Missouri.
Joe Principe, Gene Riles III, and Sam Blackwell, your officials. Liberty in the home whites. And the road gold will be William Chrisman. Liberty wins the opening toss. Chrisman comes out in a man-to-man defense.
Chrisman in that man-to-man defense. They're going to play hard and good help side.
3 off the mark. That was Byers. Ball on the deck. 50-50 ball goes to Liberty. And we've got an early William Chrisman foul. And they got Zachariah Rowe with his first. Now, if you were here Tuesday, you saw a foul fest between North Kansas City and William Chrisman. 6 guys fouled out of the game. That's in all the 30-plus years I've been covering high school sports. Never seen 6 guys foul out a game as Byers connects from the baseline.
Yeah, nice move by Byers. Going baseline and spinning back. Able to kiss up and off the glass. And Liberty is long at really the 2 to 5 position, and they're tall inside, so Chrisman will have to do a good job of rebounding and keeping them off the boards.
Liberty playing man-to-man defense to start. Zachariah Rowe out to Isaiah Jackson going to Northwest Missouri State using the crossover and the handoff and the nice dime there by Jackson to Covington.
Hitting with that comeback, that pullback dribble, getting to the hole and nice assist.
Myers shot blocked by Zachariah Rowe. Liberty got a loose ball again. Here's Mendoza for three. Ruben Mendoza.
And that's what he can do. No hesitation at times from Mendoza. Able to knock that one down. And we saw good defense from Chrisman initially, but Liberty is going to stay with it.
Mendoza does shoot 42% from downtown. He's got a good average. Zachariah Rowe for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to Liberty.
We know Isaiah Jackson headed to Northwest Missouri State. Watch this pullback right there, able to keep his dribble and drop the dime off for the bucket.
Of course, Liberty, as the first seed, took on Fort Osage on Tuesday, and they handled their business, winning 70-47 to advance. High-low to Stubbs, an easy deuce, and a nice assist by Goodwin.
Well, that's a set play. Good job by Stubbs, walking his man up the lane. So tall, you have to probably play behind him or have help deep when they're looking to go inside.
Rowe plays it inside. Covington, the left-hand hook. Stubbs, the rebound.
Good pass, they're unable to finish.
Good crowd in attendance here at the Fieldhouse, making a lot of noise for this district final for Class 5. Cutting underneath, Byers turnaround, short. Rowe the rebound for William Chrisman.
Another nice set play out of Liberty, but here comes William Chrisman. Oh!
What a move by Zachariah Rowe.
Oh, with the left hand, going underneath the outstretched arms of the defender. Still able to finish, but here comes Mendoza to Stubbs.
And they get the easy bucket, the assist by Ruben Mendoza. And now a reach-in foul on Booker, defending Isaiah Jackson, his first.
Well, Rowe coming down. No one stops the basketball, but watch this move, the inside out, and then finish. He's left-handed, but under the outstretched arms of Mendoza. What a move.
Zachariah Rowe feeling good. Missing the baseline jumper, but got it. His own miss. Spinning, handing off to Covington, rejected by Goodwin, and it'll be called for the foul.
Well, you see Rowe already for Chrisman. He feels like he can take Mendoza defensively, so he's going at him every single time. And what he's doing is drawing the defense and trying to find an open man like he did last play.
Ralph Covington, a 6'3" sophomore, shooting 59% from the foul stripe. Averages 4 points, 3 rebounds. A multi-sport athlete, plays football, baseball, track, and basketball at William Chrisman. 1 out of 2. And now we're going to see some pressure in the backcourt by William Chrisman.
Yeah, just throwing a different look. This Liberty team trying to get them sped up a little bit.
Byers for 3. And a rebounding foul on Goodwin of Liberty. Will go the other way.
That's a good job by Chrisman boxing out. They're going to be outside, so you have to put pressure on them.
2 fouls now on Goodwin as we check in with Dion Clisso.
Well, guys, one thing I've noticed right off the bat is both these teams really kind of hit the ground running. Sometimes in a district game, you can come out a little tight. They're both attacking the basket, moving the ball well, rebound, and this should be a good one right down to the stretch.
screen for Jackson. The elbow jumper is home. Isaiah Jackson.
The lost art of the mid-range jumper. Isaiah Jackson that time can get that shot anytime he wants to. Able to knock that one down and pull Chrisman to within 2.
Mendoza, the drive and kick. Bennett Sturts in the ball game, the coach's son. Here's Stubbs for 3. Jackson the rebound. Isaiah with the push. Wigfall attacking, and a foul is whistled. No, they say step out. Step out at the baseline by Wigfall, and it'll be Liberty basketball as Liberty leads by 2 points. Roger Sturts now has coached his 3rd son, has one more son to come through. So on the floor is the little Stubbs, Luke Stubbs, the little brother of Grant Stubbs. Here's Bennett Sturts for 3. Grant Stubbs, a nice rebound, and he draws the foul.
And he is just a down low to deal with. Always active, always going after the ball. Covington trying to box him out, and he's strong, but Stubbs, that's a good matchup down low. He'll go to the line to shoot, too.
It's almost been a week since Grant decided to play college basketball for Coach McCabe and William Jewell. He decided last Saturday. A free throw makes for Grant Stubbs. Here's Zachariah Rowe, gets blocked by Stubbs. Sturts back the other way. And knocked out of his hands, last touch by the Bears.
Well, Rowe had a lot of room initially off that screen. I thought he was going to pull up for a little floater, but takes it into Stubbs, and Stubbs not having it.
There's Stubbs in the paint. Right hand hook shot, no, got it back, and drew the foul on Lester Davis. The big-bodied 6'6" senior forward. That'll be his first foul, and Stubbs back to the foul stripe.
Lester Davis, his first, team's 3rd. At the line, shooting 2, Grant Stubbs.
Stubbs, very good from the foul stripe. Jackson into the paint, off glass. Battle for the rebound. Ball on the floor. It goes off a Liberty player, so it'll stay with the Bears.
And Jackson is so crafty with the basketball. That time just in and out on that layup.
Zachariah Rowe gets the screen by Davis, pops the jumper. And the rebound control by Booker for Liberty. Sturts the drive and kick, handing off to Little Stubbs, and he draws the foul. Luke is a 6'2" sophomore as Davis gets his 2nd personal foul.
Second personal foul, number 34, Lester Davis.
Well, I thought Davis was straight up and down that last time on the floor. That's what Coach Case is talking to the official about. Like the guys initiating the contact, and you're taught to go straight up and down.
Checking in for the Bears, number 5, Marcus Wigfall. Back for the Blue Jays.
Here you see Coach Case talking with the official, Gene Riles. Luke Stubbs had a big semifinal game at 15 points to lead Liberty in scoring. As they handle Fort Osage. Missing a pair from the stripe. Just over 2 to play in your first quarter. A district final. Jackson finding Wigfall. Wigfall cut off. There's Calhoun. Wigfall, the drive and kick. Good defense by Liberty. Now they screen for Jackson on a three. And he nails it.
Buckets. Buckets. Jackson just probing for his shot. He understands the moment, steps out, knocked that three. Kind of stopped the bleeding a little bit for Chrisman.
Stubbs gonna go one-on-one. Now the ball knocked out of the hands of Booker by Jackson. Good defense by Isaiah to stay with Liberty on the side. Sturts puts it on the floor, all the way to the cup and scores. Bennett Sturts, sophomore guard.
Well, good job by Sturts that time. Nice handle, very shifty.
Sophomore in the ball game is Cameron Dixon. About a month ago, Coach Cates decided to start playing some sophomores off his bench, and they paid off as Stubbs, speaking of sophomores, it's his first field goal of the game. So you got two Stubbs brothers hurting the Bears right now as Liberty goes up by 7, 17-10. Here's Wigfall off glass. Got the shooter's roll.
Man.
Marcus Wigfall.
What a move. The nice spin move in the lane with the scoop shot.
Wigfall fought cramps Tuesday night in the second half of that double overtime win over North Kansas City. So he had his time limited, still finished with 10 points as Liberty holding for the final shot of the first quarter. As you see Stubbs glancing back at his coach, Roger Sturts, shouting out instructions from the coaching box for Liberty. Stubbs can go one-on-one here. Let's see if he wants to. And he does. Takes it right to the rim.
Nice job. And he knows Davis has 2 seconds left. What's Chrisman gonna get?
Wigfall's three, just off the mark, and that's the end of the first quarter. And Liberty, impressive in the first quarter. Grant Stubbs had 6 points. His team leads by 7 at the end of one. 19-12 as you're watching the Hy-V High School Game of the Week right here on Spectrum Sports. Welcome back to
Look at Kevin.
Liberty High School.
Oh my gosh.
That used to be in the
Look
hallways
at
there at
Kevin.
Metro Sports.
Oh, that's the best thing ever right there. Kevin White,
Wow.
the man, the myth, the legend.
That's the last time I had a full head of
I
hair.
just
I
don't-
guarantee you that.
I don't see any difference. I feel like.
Oh, really?
I feel like you still look good, man.
Yeah, that used to be in the hallways there at the old Metro Sports.
Oh, they're so wrong for that one. That was classic right there.
Ready for the start of the second quarter. Class 5, District 15 final.
Ooh.
Here's Isaiah Jackson going to work.
Oh, $1 million move, which you gotta finish.
Liberty in white has the basketball and the 7-point lead. Winner moves to the state sectionals and gets a district championship. Loser, your season ends tonight as Booker had it knocked free right into the hands of Goodwin.
Yeah, when it's going your way, it's going your way. Good defense by Chrisman, but just in the right place at the right time.
Zachariah Rowe goes behind the back off glass, and Liberty volleyballs it around and controls the rebound. This is their big lead of the game, Michael. 9 points, but remember, William Chrisman was down 14 at halftime to North Kansas City and rallied. One in double overtime in the semifinals. Byers down the baseline. Nice bank.
Nice move and a quick timeout from Chrisman and Coach Cates.
Javion Byers.
Yeah, athletic guard. Good job penetrating. The nice up and under athletic move out of Byers to put Liberty up 11 here in the second quarter.
Let's check in with Dion.
Well, guys, one thing I've noticed is Chrisman's trying to attack the basket, and early on when Jackson hit that three, they did a good job of screening out top, but they're kind of crazy with those shots underneath the basket. They can even be a little smarter and try and find the open guy a little more. The best sets they've had is when they move the ball. On the other end, Liberty just looks great. They're getting the ball in everybody's hands. Stubbs is drawing some attention, so there's some open lanes underneath, and they look like they are rolling right now.
Blue Jays, a 20-win team, 20-6. Got the season started by beating Lawrence early on. Beat them handily, hit 10 threes, and everybody said, uh-oh, Liberty's back in business after an 11-win season last year. Jackson out to row. Zachariah back to Jackson, and the foul on the floor. Bucket will not count. Foul on the floor on Liberty. And they're going to get Jermaine Booker with his second foul. Booker will check out with those 2 fouls, and Sturt's back in for the Blue Jays. Jackson in the paint, jumper off the mark. Blue Jays with the rebound. Mendoza working it up the floor, the very quick guard, and he gets called for traveling.
This is the part where the game could get away from you if you're Chrisman. You got to start getting some buckets, some points on the board. Liberty playing here at home, putting a lot of confidence.
Jackson, the drive and kick. Calhoun, a good 3-point shooter, and he sticks it out of the corner. Alex Calhoun.
Yeah, he must have heard me talking right there. Calhoun, no hesitation from the corner. Able to knock that one down and stop the bleeding for Chrisman, but Liberty still looking to go inside to Stubbs.
He leads the Bears with 3-point make, shoots 35%, this Calhoun. Stubbs, and travel. Back-to-back travels. Good defense by the Bears. And we'll go the other way. Chrisman ball.
Yeah, and Stubbs just did not want to give that one up. Gets called for steps. He's trying to end this game right now, but you got to play like Isaiah Jackson for Chrisman. It's going to be tough.
Shot no good by Jackson. He's fouled. He'll shoot free throws as we check in with Dion.
Well, that last time down, Stubbs kind of forced it. Coach Sturt's on his way back down, said, you got to move the ball out of the post there when you're covered. He was kind of adamant about him, like, we got to get the ball moving.
First foul on Byers. Jackson, huge second half in that semifinal win. Had 2 points at halftime and 3 fouls. Finished with 23, so a strong second half. Led his team back in double overtime and got him here into the district final. Creeping back in it is William Chrisman. So a run here. A 5-0 run. Getting him back in the ball game. Mendoza down the baseline. Off glass. Stubbs, the offensive rebound and put back. That's what he does best.
He's so strong down there, and Isaiah Jackson's kind of looking for the foul. Thought Stubbs may have pushed off, but no call. As Stubbs, good rebound and putback.
Here's Wigfall. And traveling is the call. William Chrisman playing out of the Suburban White, tied for 3rd in their conference. Saw them in the Summit Grill shootout where they got 3rd in that one. Ball was touched by Chrisman into the backcourt. No over and back call.
And Chrisman's back into a 1-3-1 matchup zone. That's offensive foul.
And Goodman drawing the foul. Now that's 3 on him. He is a Liberty starter. He's going to have to leave the lineup for Luke Stubbs. Coach Sturt's a little frustrated.
Good block by Stubbs coming over on the help side.
Stubbs gets 2 blocks per game. Here's Mendoza for 3. In and out.
Oh, man, halfway down for Mendoza.
Myers watching Jackson. Tough assignment. Dickerson, the sophomore, out to Zachariah Rowe for three. Good block out by Stubbs. This is Luke Stubbs, the little brother. Takes it all the way to the rim and finishes. Luke Stubbs.
Oh, good job by Stubbs, a one-man fast break.
And another turnover. Stubbs, the one-man show right now. And he's tied up. The arrow will keep it with Liberty.
Good defense by Jackson, getting back, not fouling, and causing that jump ball.
Byers with a long three. Yes.
Nice.
Javion Byers. Big lead of 13 now for the Jays at the field house. Used to play at Coakley Fieldhouse, but they got this new facility here, state of the art.
Chrisman has to get something right here. Make it a little run, but then Liberty answer with a little run of their own.
Three, no good by Zachariah Rowe. Shots not falling for the Bears. Liberty's open up a big lead of 13 as Byers lost the handle. And it goes right to Mendoza. This pass is deflected out. Liberty ball at the baseline. Under 3 to play before Hy-Vee at the half. Numbers and highlights brought to you by employee-owned Hy-Vee stores. As Dane Hurl will check in. Dickerson out. These two sophomores play a lot more than we saw this William Chrisman team at the Lee Summit tournament. Hurl gets the steal. Backup football quarterback. Brother was a quarterback at William Chrisman back in his high school days. And now the ball is stolen. Jackson a little too loose with the dribble, and Byers got the steal. Byers with a three. Stubbs the offensive rebound and put back.
Man, what a luxury you have if you're Byers. You can pull up one of three on the break, but you know Stubbs is right there to clean it up, and biggest lead of the night at 15 for Liberty.
14 for Grant Stubbs. Ball on the floor, scooped up by the Jays. Sturts to Byers, behind the back to Sturts, and he stumbles at the baseline. And all the fancy passing, and it comes up empty for Liberty. Chrisman ball.
Checking in for the Bears, 33, Saran Felix.
Saran Felix checking in now for William Chrisman. You got to be ready to go on that Chrisman bench, because Coach Cates will run you in there. He plays about 12, 13 guys in a game, as Jackson just too quick. Hard to stay in front of, drawing the foul. And we'll start the 1-and-1 as it's the 17th foul now on Liberty.
And Jackson's really going to have to take over in this game for Chrisman to have any chance to get back into it. He's an unselfish player, but a player of his caliber has to step up in those crunch situations. And he usually does as he makes that first one of the 1-and-1.
He's got 8 on the night. Stubbs leading scorer in the game. Grant Stubbs with 14 points to lead Liberty. Jackson the top scorer on the visiting side. Final 2 minutes before halftime. District final from Liberty High School. In Class 5, Stubbs stop and go off glass. Hurl the rebound for the Bears. Here's Jackson. Handing off to Calhoun after the bodies collided there. Now inside Covington. Ralph Covington.
Well, Ralph Covington's only about 6'1", but he has an arm wingspan of about 6'4", 6'5".
Mendoza to Stubbs, the ball fake and finish.
Just nice fundamental basketball from Stubbs.
Stubbs hits the deck, coming back on defense. 16 for him. as we got a foul coming up. It's going to be on Luke Stubbs. And another one-on-one situation for Isaiah Jackson, who's just tormenting this defense with his quickness. He's been perfect from the foul stripe. Headed to Northwest Missouri State to play for that very good program in Division II, MIAA. Can't hit the second. Ball fought for. And they say jump ball. The arrow this time goes to William Chrisman. And we're going to get a Liberty timeout with 1:08 to go before halftime. I want to say congratulations to the Liberty girls. Last night they won the Class 5 District 15 on the girls side of it, as they pumped their record to 26-0 on the year as they beat crosstown rival Liberty North 31-27. As Jillian Fleming had the go-ahead bucket, she had a game-high 17 points for the Lady Jays.
All right, let's do this. All right, let's get a stop on the transition.
Grant Stubbs having a big first half, Michael.
Yeah, he's just a low, down low right there. Good high-low action. And what I love about Stubbs, he's fundamentally sound right here, taking it out top. Already 16 points, 2 away from his average and halfway to his rebound total. Cleaning up the glass. No real answer for him for Chrisman. They're going to have to figure it out here at halftime with 1:08 remaining in this first half, what they can do to stop Stubbs.
Let's check in now with Dion.
Well, guys, one thing, Chrisman's been sped up underneath the basket. They're attacking it still, but they're going so quick. They've turned it over a few times and taken some bad shots. They're doing an okay job on the defensive rebounding on the other end, but they got to get some quick scores and some empty possessions on the other end.
Shot off glass is up and good by Felix. Under a minute to go in your second quarter. The lead down to 10. How big would it be to get it down to single digits before halftime?
That's what you want.
William Chrisman.
That's what you want after being down by 15. You just want to get back to within single digits and get a stop right here would be so important going into halftime.
Only 4 team fouls on William Chrisman. Yeah, they got plenty of fouls to give, so no one-on-one situation for Liberty. As we're under 10 seconds. Here's Sturtz, puts it on the floor, drives the left alley, off glass, no. And it's rebounded, and the clock expires on the second quarter for William Chrisman. Down 10 in this district final for Class 5, district number 15. Your halftime score, Liberty leads by 10, 34-24. Leading scorers in the first half, Grant Stubbs with 16 for Liberty and 10 for Isaiah Jackson as we check in with Dion.
We're here with Coach Roger Sturtz. In first half, you guys got that good lead there. They answered a couple times, but you guys were able to answer right back. Are you seeing what you want to see out of your offense in terms of handling the ball and getting to the basket?
Yeah, Grant's playing well, and we're going to need him for the next 16 minutes. We got to do a little bit better job from the perimeter, but for the most part, yeah, we like where we're at offensively.
Defensively, they've tried to attack the basket. It seemed like you were speeding them up a little bit more there in the second quarter. Is that kind of something you want to do if they're going to attack and speed them up?
Yeah, but we got to. Jackson's so good at getting in the paint, and he's the reason why my heart rate's so high.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Yeah. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Dion. Hy-Vee at the half is coming up next as you're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week right here on Spectrum Sports. March District Basketball, a district final tonight from Liberty. Welcome back to Hy-Vee at the half. Both teams now out of the locker room, getting ready for the start of the second half. Time now for the Hy-Vee first half highlights.
Well, it got going good early. Isaiah Jackson dropping the dime off to Covington for the easy layup. And it looked early on like Chrisman was going to be able to use his speed to get to the basket, as Bro with the nice left-hand finish. And this kid right here, he can't be stopped. When he sets his mind to it, knocking down that three from outside, but Liberty had the answers on the inside, and this man right here, Stubbs, ended up with 16 points in that first half, 5 rebounds, and he was getting it done from all over the floor. The big fundamental knocking it down, and then Byers, his athleticism, knocking down some shots from the outside as well for the Blue Jays. Big reason they're up 10, and we're going to take a break and be back with your second half of the Hy-Vee High School game of the week.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. A district final on the line. William Chrisman on the road taking on Liberty. Liberty the 1 seed, the 2 seed is William Chrisman. And Liberty with a 10-point lead to start the third quarter. Winner goes to the state sectionals. The loser, your season will end tonight. Here's Goodwin off balance. Traveling is the call on Liberty.
Well, if you know one thing about a Jake Cates coach team, they're not going to give up. And you see already that first possession, they're sure what they're going to do defensively, stepping it up, bringing the pressure towards Liberty. And you see that turnover forced.
Jackson, Wigfall, Rowe, Calhoun, and also Covington as they get the bucket. That's Calhoun, and he's their best three-point shooter, but it's a big bucket to get it down to single digits for the senior Calhoun. Here's Byers with a three. Nice answer.
Oh, that was a big answer from Byers.
It's his second three of the night. He has 10. He's Liberty's second leading scorer behind Stubbs, who has 16. Here's Rowe, rebounded by the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays going with Mendoza, Booker, Byers, Goodwin, and Stubbs. And the baseline shot by Mendoza comes up short.
This is where I think Chrisman could really take advantage on that break.
And a blocking foul. And a two-shot situation for Isaiah Jackson as Booker got the foul. And he's signaling the bench, I don't want to come out. Roger Sturt says, you are coming out. And Booker, the slumped shoulders, heads to the bench as we check in with Dion talking with Coach Cates at halftime.
Yeah, Coach Cates said that I asked him if we're getting sped up a little bit in the half court, and he said he really wants them to get out and moving, just like that last break right there. He feels like they need to be pushing the pressure and getting up floor faster with their offense and get into their offense faster. And that's what they're looking to do here in the second half.
Remember, they were down 14 on Tuesday night here against North Kansas City and came back to win. Jackson, Michael, is 7 for 8 from the foul stripe, and he has 11 points. Byers in a double team, and he's tied up. And they say timeout, Liberty. So Coach Sturts was right there to save his guard as Michael has a quizzical look on his face. Did you see the timeout?
I didn't see the timeout.
He voiced it, I guess.
But both of them had possession of the ball. I thought it would have been a jump ball situation because that's what forced Coach Sturts to call a timeout. Right there, he calls a timeout, but they both have possession of the ball. But either way, Liberty will keep possession.
So the coaching staff saving a possession for Liberty as they lead by 10. Let's see the timing of this with Coach Sturts. He sees his guy in trouble there.
They both have the ball, so he's fortunate to get that timeout. I guess that's when you're a vet in the game like Coach Sturts is, you're going to get those calls sometime.
And the arrow would have favored William Chrisman.
It would have. So smart heads-up play by Coach Sturts and Liberty.
Sturts, good one. Mendoza. Back to Stubbs. Good ball movement by the Jays. Sturts the open three. And the rebound controlled by the Bears in Wigfall. Screen for Jackson. Long range two is down.
And Jackson doesn't really get a lot of lift on his jump shot, but it's spot on when he does decide to shoot it. Oh, still on the play.
Zachariah Rowe, the lefty, with the left-handed layup. And all of a sudden, it's a 6-point lead for Liberty. Sturts quickly back the other way, and a foul on Covington. 2 shots for Bennett Sturts.
That's one thing when you press, you got to turn and get back. Liberty did a good job of breaking that press. Take a look at it right here, but previous play, Rowe right there just picking the pocket and able to finish. That defense, a big reason they came back the other night against North Kansas City and trying to do the same thing here tonight at Liberty.
First one no good by Sturts. Second one right through there. He's a 79% foul shooter, has 3 on the game. Liberty back to a 7-point lead as Byers continues to defend Isaiah Jackson. A tough assignment as they pump it inside to Covington. Banks too strong. Stubbs the rebound. Sturts. Bounce feeding outside. Stubbs. A long 2, not there. Jackson back the other way. Isaiah, the leading scorer for Chrisman, has 13, averages 14 per game. Foul on the floor, whistled on Mendoza, trying to defend the quick guard Zachariah Rowe. Let's take a look at the Hy-Vee first half numbers. Anything jump off the stat sheet there, Michael?
Well, Liberty not shooting it particularly well from the 3-point line, only 2 of 9, and Chrisman 30% from the field. But look at those points in the paint. That just jumps off. 22 for Liberty.
Zachariah Rowe.
Here's that full court, that 2-2-1, bringing that pressure.
Liberty able to get it across. But the lead is down to 5. As Michael said, the Bears keep coming at you. Good one for 3. Stubbs, a tough rebound, put back short. Calhoun.
Oh, Isaiah.
Cleaning his hands off, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Shot no good. And Stubbs fouled by Covington after getting the rebound. That's 3 on Covington. Coach Cates into the bench, talking with the officials, not liking the call on his big guy. Team fouls even at 2 apiece. As here's Mendoza zigzagging up the court, finds Stubbs. Sturts crashing into bodies, can't hit. Stubbs gets it back.
No call.
Finds his little brother for a 3. And Mendoza inside the little guy at 5'10" in the land of the Giants gets the offensive rebound and put back.
That's just flat out toughness from Mendoza in the land of the Giants.
Jackson missing on the bank. Covington an offensive rebound. Got his shot deflected. And the Blue Jays back the other way. And now we get a tee on Coach Cates as it was Liberty working it up the floor, and Coach Cates was giving Sam Blackwell an earful, and he said, I've heard enough. That's a technical foul on the William Chrisman third-year coach. And here's another look. The Blue Jays were working it up. Coach Cates was right in the left ear of Sam Blackwell, and he teed him up. Byers hitting 1 out of 2 as we check in with Dion.
Yeah, guys, that's been building the last 3 or 4 times down. Cates has not been happy with the physical play. He feels like his guys are getting hammered down low, and I think he just kind of finally lost it there at the end.
Let's see if that gets Chrisman going. Coach Cates is so fiery.
Inside Mendoza. Ball moving around, traveling on Stubbs at the wing.
That's a good closeout D from Chrisman, and they'll respond. They're that kind of team. And you know that's going to light a fire underneath Jackson, and really haven't been able to stop him getting to the hole. He just missed some shots so far.
Jackson, the penetration and kick. Zachariah Rowe, the three. Stubbs with another rebound for Liberty. Luke Stubbs, the three, splashes in.
That was a big shot by Stubbs.
Rowe, the quick attack, and he tried to flip it off. Mendoza got it, and then he pushed off. Foul on Ruben Mendoza for Liberty.
But what a job by Covington, just getting over there, and Mendoza, frustrated, lowers his shoulder. But that last time down, good pass from Mendoza to Stubbs, who squares him up from the top of the key. Splash! He's fired up.
Zachariah Rowe, and then Mendoza gets the steal. Ruben playing some tough ball tonight.
Man, he is such a tough player. Love watching him play tonight so far.
Working the baseline is Stubbs, putting it up and in. That's Luke, not Grant, the baby brother.
Yeah, he's showing some athleticism. Good job driving that baseline and finishing with the finger roll.
And Jackson trying to answer in the paint. Mendoza got the rebound and the save at the baseline. Jay's in a hurry. Sturts, ball is kicked by Zachariah Rowe. That'll be Liberty ball on the side.
Substitution for the Bears, number 10, Cam Dickerson.
How about 25 points by the Stubbs brothers tonight? 16 by the older brother Grant and 9 by Luke off the bench. Liberty by 13, late stages of the third quarter. This is a district final. You win. And now I think there's been a second tee on Cates, and he is done. He has been sent out. And Coach Cates still can't believe it as he's not leaving the building, but he has been told he is done.
Wow.
And now technical free throws awarded to Bennett Sturts. He hits the first one. And Coach Cates is going to get his money's worth as he's going to walk across the floor and bark at the officials a little bit one more time. But he has been ejected for a second technical. And Bennett Sturts gets both technical fouls. And we'll get a timeout, William Chrisman, as the assistant coaches divvy up who will be coaching the team, and the assistant coaches coming out on the floor to talk to the officials. Again, the assistants for William Chrisman, Eric Daniels, Kyle Baker, Jacob Derritt, Henry Stratton, and Cooper Bay. Didn't think we'd have to be pronouncing all the assistant coaches' names tonight, Michael. Rare to see a coach get ejected in a district final, but Coach Cates, 2 technicals in the second half, and he's done.
Yeah, I didn't see that one on the bench. And he had sat down after the first technical. I don't know what was said. Of course, we couldn't hear. Yeah, we can't really see it on the air, but either way, Jake Cates ejected from the game. Let's see how his players respond as Coach Jacob Garrett will take over the head coaching responsibilities. The former coach at Summit Christian Academy, one of the great young coaches in the area. I'm sure he'll get a head job here soon, but right now, Chrisman down 15.
This is the big lead of the game for Liberty as here's Sturts handing off to Stubbs, traveled. William Chrisman ball. Jackson preserving the clock, grabs it just past midcourt, now attacks the left side, bucket and the foul for Isaiah Jackson for William Chrisman.
And it's Isaiah Jackson time. No one can stay in front of him for Liberty. He can get to the hole anytime he wants. Quick first step, Byers had no chance. Opportunity to complete a three-point play.
Foul on Stubbs, his first. And Jackson, 7 for 9 foul shooting, has 15 points. Ball through the hands of Stubbs. That'll be William Chrisman ball at midcourt. Jackson, drive and kick. The sophomore hurl. Rowe, little floater in the paint, good. Zachariah Rowe. Turning up the pressure of the Bears as they get another turnover. And their fans respond. Ball tipped out by Liberty. Well, the coach has been sent off, ejected, but this team, Michael, you know, won't give up. And they're playing with a little extra zip in their step here as we play the final few seconds of the third quarter.
Oh, they're playing with some fire now.
Jackson can't hit on the inside a couple of times and give it back to the Blue Jays. And I think the Liberty Blue Jays would hold for the final shot of the third quarter, leading by 11. But Chrisman wants to get it down to single digits. Jackson the kick. And Jackson will get a tee for dunking at the other end. He stole the ball on the kick and then dunked, and they teed him up. So the third tee. And now we'll get more free throws for Liberty. Bennett Sturts will shoot again.
Wow. I've seen it all now.
And Gene Ryle said technical foul on Jackson for dunking it. Sturts hit his last two. Hits again. The third Sturts son to play for Father Roger.
Back in for the Jays, number 10, Jermaine Booker.
So a 13-point lead, Blue Jay basketball.
Number 5, Marcus Wigfall.
Luke Stubbs will play it in right in front of us. Blue Jays content to run out the third quarter clock. They lead by 13 with the basketball here in this district final. Sturts gets a screen. Plays it out to Luke Stubbs. Now here's Grant Stubbs putting it on the floor, off the glass and good.
Nice.
beats the buzzer on the third quarter clock. Blue Jays by 15 at the end of 3 here in this Class 5 District 15 final from Liberty High School. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week right here on Spectrum Sports. Ready for the start of the fourth quarter. You're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week here on Spectrum Sports. Class 5 District 15 from Liberty Fieldhouse, Liberty, Missouri. And the Blue Jays on their home floor trying to win the district championship over the 2-seed William Chrisman. Liberty coming in at 20-6 as the 1 seed. Tonight's game brought to you by Hy-Vee. They're proud to support Greater Kansas City High School athletics. Kevin White, Michael Watson, Dion Clisso here at the field house. Fourth quarter begins with William Chrisman on the offensive attack. And they'll start with a turnover. Booker, drive and kick. And we've got a charge on Booker. And Booker already in foul trouble. Will get another one tacked on. That is his 4th. And he quickly goes back to the bench. Bennett Sturts inserted in the lineup. Here you see Booker. Shot put up and good by Isaiah Jackson.
And that full court press has bothered Liberty, but then they get easy opportunities like this.
Good one, attacking the left baseline, draws the 2-shot foul.
Alex Calhoun called for the personal foul, his first, team's 3rd. At the line, shooting 2, Kellen Goodwin.
One more, up and good by Goodwin.
Still a lot of time left if you're Chrisman, but you got to get some stops defensively.
Long 3 by Calhoun coming up short. Wigfall tried to save it at the baseline.
Yeah, he wanted a timeout, but can't give it to him on out of bounds.
The Blue Jays working against backcourt pressure. Bennett Sturts will dribble through it, get it to Goodwin. Bucket and the foul, hurl the foul. Goodwin a chance at the 3-point play.
Good job breaking that press. And drawing the foul, jumping into the defender. Another defender was straight up and down, but good job of taking the contact and finishing.
3-point play is down as we check in with Dion.
Well, guys, right before the end of the third quarter on an out-of-bounds play, one of the officials said, I don't want to hear another word out of anybody. This is probably one of the more touchy 17-point games I've seen in a long time. With the coach getting kicked out, everybody's fired up. There's a little bit of posing going on there, so I hope we can finish the last 6:45 here in a nice sportsmanship way, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
And we get the timeout by William Chrisman, down 56-39, 6:45 to go. The officials have a tough job here in these district games with a lot on the line. Coming up next week, we'll have the Missouri State quarterfinals. Start out with Class 5, as it'll be the boys leading things off, followed by the girls game at 2:45, boys at 1. Then the Class 4, the late shift. Myself and Michael Watson will handle the boys at 6. girls at 7:45. Winners go to the Final Four in Springfield. Officials, tough job, Michael. Joe Principia, Gene Riles III, and Sam Blackwell, as Jackson's shot coming up short. He thought he was fouled. And we do get a call for a foul. I believe it's on William Chrisman. And we'll start the 1-and-1 at the other end for Grant Stubbs, who's had a nice game, 18 points, leading the Liberty scoring cause tonight. Stubbs, a 70% foul shooter. Point game for Grant. As here's Calhoun for three. Rebounded away by Grant Stubbs. Byers, it's a good one. Let's see if the Blue Jays want to run clock with the big lead here in the fourth quarter. Byers the handoff to Stubbs. He's fouled from behind. He gets it that deep, you can forget about it. 23 is tough to handle. Grant Stubbs hurl with the foul. As you get Grant Stubbs back to the foul stripe. Only had 11 in their win over Port Osage on Tuesday, but having the big game tonight with 21 is Grant. Got a double-double. He averaged 18 and 10 on the season. You get a few double-doubles in your back pocket. This Grant's story is going to play right down the road at William Jewell College. Zachariah Rowe for three. Calhoun the rebound. Rejected by Stubbs.
Man.
Chrisman ball at the baseline. Here's Jackson. Got a step on his defender.
Not today. Stubbs just playing big down low.
Byers with the foul. Jackson to the stripe. 19 for Isaiah. Shot it well from the foul stripe. He missed a couple. He's been there a lot tonight. Blue Jays, I think they're running some clock here. Nearly turned it over. Coach Sturt's waving his hand in the air. Trying to run some clock. I would imagine that's the signal. Reach-in foul on Zachariah Rowe, guarding Mendoza. That's 10 team fouls, so double bonus time now for the Blue Jays. And it'll be Ruben Mendoza, point guard. Junior. Good track athlete. Giving this team some good minutes tonight. He's been above his scoring average in both these district games. Even averaging 5. And Ruben has 7 tonight, 9 in the semifinals, so he's had a good district tournament. Ruben Mendoza, point guard to the Liberty Blue Jays. 20-point lead now. As Covington's shot deflected. Good defense by the Blue Jays in the paint. Mendoza with the nifty ball handling skills.
Yeah, Liberty doing basically a 5-out offensive set, running the clock up 20.
Blue Jays trying to get the boy-girl district title sweep in 2020. Mendoza crashing into Felix, and they call the foul on Felix of William Chrisman. And Mendoza back to the stripe, a little shaken up. And we're going to get another Chrisman timeout as Rubin tries to compose himself, and he'll get a timeout to do that. As Liberty up by 20, 4.5 to go here in this district final from the Liberty High School Fieldhouse. Once again, the Liberty girls winning last night in the Class 5 District 15 game against Liberty North. See the girls sitting behind the Liberty boys bench as we check in with Dion.
Well, I knew this was going to be a spirited game. The game's a little out of hand for Chrisman at this point because Liberty's playing so well, and I didn't expect to see kind of the physicality and the chirping that I've seen here in the second half, but this is one of those things is how this thing closes out the last 4 minutes, because you don't want to see anybody do anything they don't want to do and leave themselves with a bad memory here on what could be their last game of the season.
Ruben Mendoza will be back to the foul stripe after he was fouled before the timeout. Ruben is a good foul shooter at 82%. Guy that came off the bench last year for Liberty, but now starting point guard for the Jays here in 2020. Back-to-back 9-point games for Mendoza. He checks out of the lineup. Luke Stubbs back in. He's got 9 points off the bench. His older brother with 21 leading all scorers. Grant Stubbs. Jackson got the step on the defender and reverses it home. Jackson now with 21. So he and Stubbs are leading scorers in the game. The Blue Jays want to run clock. Bennett Sturts can't hit the layup. Felix back the other way for William Chrisman. Felix a long two, and fires the rebound.
Full court pressure by Chrisman. You got to be getting tired right now. You're pressing and expending so much energy on defense.
Another foul on William Chrisman will send Jermaine Booker into the double bonus. Wigfall, here's the whistle. One more free throw coming for Jermaine Booker. Has another one coming. Let's check in with Dion with the 26-0 Lady Blue Jays of Liberty and their star player Jillian Fleming.
I'm here with Jillian Fleming, and you guys just won your district last night. And a couple district games you've had, teams have kind of held the ball on you. What's that been like as you go into playoff play? You think that's going to happen more?
You know, we're expecting whatever. We know we have a target on our back, especially with being undefeated and with how our season's gone. And so we just have to be ready for whatever and prepare for whatever. Chrisman, honestly, it was a little bit of a shock when they came out and held it. That first possession was almost 2.5 minutes, and we were kind of looking at each other like, what are we going to do? But we figured it out. We came together, regrouped at halftime. We came out a lot stronger in the second half.
Does being undefeated weigh at all at this point, or are you just trying to win that next game?
A big thing for us we talked about is 24-0 is over. The regular season is behind us, and now we're just trying to go 1-0. And so that's been our thing all year, just focus on the game in front of us. But at the start of postseason, everybody's undefeated. Everybody's 0-0, just trying to win one game and move on. And so we obviously know there's a target on our back, but we've just been trying to focus on the next game ahead of us.
Well, thanks a lot. Good job.
Thank you.
Jillian Fleming at 17 in the win last night as they beat Liberty North 31-27. 17 out of 31. That's a pretty big chunk of the points.
She's a baller. She's a Fleming, though. I mean, just a family of ballers. Shout out my man Scott Fleming, class of 99 at Liberty Blue Jays.
31-0.
Yeah, they were some monsters. They beat us.
That was 98, though.
98, yeah, we played them 98 when I went to Central, and I mean, it was like playing a college team.
Yeah. Liberty girls trying to go perfect on the year.
Scott, Chad Fleming.
Kara Fleming won a state championship.
Yep.
Morgan Fleming plays at UCM. She won a national championship. So, yeah, you talk about ballers. Check out the Fleming family in Liberty. As the Blue Jays running clock with the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and William Chrisman just continues to foul to send him to the stripe. Of course, Jillian headed to Northwest Missouri State like Scott did.
Scott, yep.
Chad played there as well, so wish her all the best in Maryville. First team all-conference this year.
She'll be up there with my daughter. Brianna's at Northwest. That's crazy. We have college kids. And I'm only 27 or something.
We already talked about your age. We know your age, so. We all got to get old. You saw that picture of me earlier from the hallway at Metro Sports.
That looked like a Step Brothers picture with Will Ferrell.
Oh, boy. I just had a full head of hair. Here's Calhoun for three. Stubbs has the double-double already, adds to his rebound total as they feed it up the floor. And a reach-in foul whistled on William Chrisman. But Joe Price, congratulations to the Liberty girls. 26-0. That's something else. They play a tough schedule, too.
That's awesome.
We wish them all the best as they move on in the Class 5 state sectional action coming up next week. Stubbs now with 22 on the game. So Stubbs matching his jersey number with 23. Jackson also with 23, leading scorer for William Chrisman. Just over 2 to play. Jackson with a 3-ball. Booker there with the rebound, and a foul on William Chrisman on Zach Fashing, just checking into the ball game. 5'9" senior guard. And we'll go to the other end. Booker will shoot 2 free throws. Fans reacting to Peyton Steenstra as Stubbs checking out. Big game for him, 23. And, of course, he had over 10 rebounds for the double-double. Little brother had a good game as well, so good night for the Stubbs. Peyton Steenstra in his place. Also checking in is Javen Shaw. Samuel Hawley in for the William Chrisman Bears. So everybody getting a little district action as we wind this one down. Clock won't start until Jackson picks up the ball at midcourt. Zachariah Rowe with the 3. Fashing Offensive rebound, and we got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on the Blue Jays, and Fasching will shoot free throws after the Steenstra Liberty foul. Zach averages 3 points per game. Free throw hits for the senior guard. So the Blue Jays going to move on. They're going to take on the District 16 champion on Wednesday the 11th. That'll be at the Silverstein Arena as Zachariah Rowe can't hit the runner. It's either going to be Park Hill South or Staley. Staley beat Liberty in the Stessman tournament right here at Liberty High School. This will be on a neutral floor. The fans cheering on the players that don't get much time to shoot the ball, but they're in clock burning mode, according to Coach Sturts. As we got a foul on Chrisman. All new faces going to come on the floor for William Chrisman. And Stubbs will be at the stripe. See Antonio Rodriguez out there.
Yeah, it's always tough walking off your last game of your high school career. Now, Isaiah Jackson, you can see it on his face.
Trey Cates, the coach's son, out there. Their first action of the game. And the Blue Jays also sending everybody into the game. As we see Martin and also Smith checking in. The district rosters, they put your whole name. So if you got 4 names, they put them all on the list here.
Sure do.
Fans counting it down. Tough night for William Chrisman, losing to Liberty as Dickerson, the sophomore, at the turnaround. Steenstra the rebound. Blue Jays, a team that only had 11 wins last year, who lost by 17 to William Chrisman, gets the payback.
And so difficult to win in Liberty for William Chrisman.
Well, I felt like Coakley Fieldhouse, they had a little more of an edge. It was a tighter, smaller environment. It was louder in there, but a lot of these venues all look the same now. North Kansas City, Liberty. But the Blue Jays, like you said, when you come to Liberty, it's tough to beat the Blue Jays at their place. This is a 21-win team. This is a very strong team for Coach Sturts. Just a few years ago, they got 4th place as they went to the Final Four. And the fans counting it down. It's a district sweep. Boys, girls, Liberty wins it. The girls win it Thursday night, boys on Friday night. Final score in the boys game is 71-49 at the Hy-Vee post-game trophy presentation. After these messages, you're watching the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week right here on Spectrum Sports. Welcome back to the Liberty Fieldhouse on the Hy-Vee High School Game of the Week, and congratulations to the Liberty Blue Jays as they get presented the District Championship Trophy for 2020 behind a 71-49 win. So the 1 seed moving on into the state playoffs with a record of 21-6. William Chrisman will end their season at 17-10. But the Blue Jays behind their star Grant Stubbs, 23 points. Moving on in the state playoffs, and William Chrisman fought hard tonight, Michael, but you mentioned it.
Yeah.
Liberty on their home floor, always tough to beat.
Hard to beat, very well coached. Good job tonight by the Liberty Blue Jays coming in here and handling business for the district championship. Girls and boys moving on to state sections.
Liberty girls won last night. They're 26-0. Their boys are 21-6. They win it tonight 71-49. Also in double figures, Javion Byers had 11 points. Leading scorer for William Chrisman in the losing cause with 23 was Isaiah Jackson. As we check in now with Dion.
I'm here with Grant Stubbs, and last year you guys were an 11-win team. This year now this is their 21st win at the district championship. You avenged that district semifinal loss to Chrisman last year. What's this feel like to take this step forward with this team this year?
It feels really good, especially having most of our guys back. Just come back beating the team that knocked us off, and it just makes it so much sweeter. You know, I'm just really happy for everybody on our team. This is a really great night.
Well, tell me, rebounding was going to be huge tonight, and you were all over the boards. How tough was it? They're real physical and athletic down there.
It was tough. I mean, they were boxing me out well, and they're very physical. So I mean, it was tough, but we came ready and we showed up. So.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
I'll get a picture.
Picture time in Liberty with the district championship trophy. Congratulations to Roger Sturtz and the Liberty Blue Jays, district champions, Michael, and they've had a great season. And your final thoughts on this 71-49 victory for the Jays at home tonight?
They're going to be a tough team because they have a lot of size, and Stubbs is so strong and physical inside, and they're going to be a tough team to handle, but a lot coming up if they have to face Staley or Park Hill South, so it's going to be a good one.
Special thanks to the Missouri State High School Activities Association. Thanks to Liberty AD Jason Cahill, our coaches as well, Roger Sturtz and Coach Cates of William Chrisman, our producer Joe Novacek, Michael Watson, Dion Clisso, and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcasting crew. This is Kevin White saying so long from the Class 5 District 15 at Liberty High School. Congratulations to the Liberty Blue Jays boys, 2020 district champions, as we say goodnight from Liberty, Missouri.